Turn alert. Turn alert. Turn alert. Turn alert.
What is going on, guys? This is the Club of the Man 1993. This is episode number 326 of WWE Turn Alert. As I kind of discussed somebody who is still involved with NXT, but is somewhat involved with the main roster right now. A little bit confused with the story of this, but I think because she seems to be getting more time on the main roster, I will do a Turn Alert on her because I don't watch a lot of NXT, but I still at least keep up with the highlights. But Giulia, who debuted in NXT, I believe at NXT No Mercy last fall. And then she did win the NXT Women's title at the beginning of the year off of Roxanne Perez, ending Roxanne's second reign as champion. And for a while, it was kind of like Roxanne and Cora going after Giulia and Stephanie Vaquer. And then we abruptly get the first women's title for title match for NXT. And Stephanie won that. But at the time, both of them were faces. And apparently, Giulia was injured. That's why they had her drop the title already. Because when she first won the NXT Women's title, I did feel like she should have probably held that belt for a good year, if anything. But they brought her back, and they've turned her heel. And mostly because she said she just wanted her rematch when she came back. And now she's appearing on Raw, teaming a partnership with Roxanne Perez. Which that part by itself seems a little bit random. They were just feuding with each other. And Roxanne her and Cora split again. But Roxanne's about to get called up. There are some superstars, like I feel like they're going to be doing it with Trick Williams now, where they keep them in NXT probably a little longer than they need to be. Like a Braun Breaker, or a Carmelo Hayes, or a Roxanne Perez. And I feel they're about to do this with Trick Williams too, where they keep them in NXT a little bit longer, have them experiment with both. Learn, the pros and cons of being both a face and a heel. And that feels like something for Trick Williams. Giulia, on the other hand, I feel like Giulia is one of those women and who is already well established. She was on a Stardom, I believe it was, and wrestled in Japan. I believe she's originally from Japan, actually. So I feel like she's already established. Like, someone like Stephanie and Giulia, I feel like there were two talents like that. They were already meant for the main roster, and they came into NXT just like, cut out some little kinks in there before they get to the main roster. Now, I do know also, I think they're featuring some more NXT women because of the upcoming Women's Evolution pay-per-view they're rumored to be doing in July. So that could be why they're getting like someone like Giulia more involved. I just thought Giulia would have been at NXT a little bit longer, to be honest. Like, I don't think she should be in for, as long as, like Trick Williams or Braun Breaker were or whatnot. But I just feel like that, she doesn't need the main roster. But I feel like, the premise of their heel turn needs to be, explained a little bit more. Especially since she's teasing an alliance with Roxanne Perez, who, again, she's feuded with. And I'll say this, too. I also feel like the booking's been a little bit weird for Giulia with the matches she's lost in. Like I said, the title for title I can understand. But, even her first match she had with Roxanne, when Cora Jade returned and distracted Giulia, that should have been Giulia's match to win. I don't think they needed to give Roxanne another win there. Which Roxanne is someone else that, again, I feel like, is more meant to be a face, but she's still great as a heel still. But yeah, we'll see where this goes. If this leads to, a legitimate tag team on the main roster, if this is leading to something for Evolution. Because Giulia is basically what I've been told is like the modern day Asuka. With her Japanese strong style, hard-hitting maneuvers and whatnot. Which, could be a thing or whatnot. But yeah, I am interested to see where this goes. I just think it's a little bit random still that they're teaming her with Roxanne, but we'll see what happens. So that's my quick thoughts on Giulia seemingly being a heel in recent weeks. making some stops on the main roster. What are your guys' thoughts on Giulia being a heel? Do you think she's more suited as a heel or the face? You guys thoughts down in the comment section below. And slap a like on the video and subscribe or contact my channel. Follow me on Twitter as well, ClubMan93. You also follow me on TikTok and on Instagram. I'm at the Club with the Man 1993. And as always, guys, please stay tuned for more WWE Turn Alert.
Turn Alert. Turn Alert.